أجرا جئت بعد العسر يسرا ربنا أعلاك قدرا يا إمام الأنبياء.
Thank Almighty Allah who has made it possible again for us to come on here to turn better the ways of Almighty Allah. We thank Almighty Allah who has made it possible. We are not doing anything different. This is what was enjoined by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that any of us who have the knowledge, any of us who have the capacity and the capability, either by sound knowledge, has wisdom, has to, from time to time, has to do dawah. Dawah means you have to invite people to the way of Almighty Allah, what Almighty Allah has commanded or enjoined, and what Almighty Allah has said you are being prohibited not to do. This is which was cascaded to the prophet of Almighty Allah, and it finally got to us, because no prophet had ever come and said, I am Lord, worship me. Nobody. What they were emphasizing is the monotheism, which is called the oneness of Almighty Allah. None of them had ever said, I am your Lord, worship me. Whoever said that, that is prohibited. Almighty Allah has reviewed Quran to us as our constitution, and he had equally sent down Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam to be able to make it well understood to us that this is what Almighty Allah said, and this is what Almighty Allah said he didn't want this. But he told us again that a lot of things will happen. A lot of things will definitely happen. At the last hours of this world, a lot of things will happen. And those things were reported. They were said over 1,400 years ago after Hijrah. Those things were said that they are going to come. They are going to come. If you take pains to look at Quran, you will be able to see a lot of them are there, but Almighty Allah made it so clear where he said, وَلِعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Almighty Allah has said it wholeheartedly in the glorious Quran. Whatever we are doing now is not a new thing. It has been already documented, and it has already been said that as time goes on, before the closure of this world, that several things will happen which we may term as civilization, but ordinarily they are not civilization. We may term them to be what? Darkness. Exactly what was reported that they are likely going to happen before the end, before the trumpet will be blown, is exactly what are happening now, which invariably means that as it is right away, we're already at what? The verge. We are waiting for the trumpet to be blown. That is what we are waiting for. It may not happen in our present. We may have gone before that will happen. But Almighty Allah has already said it. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam has already echoed that. Whoever likes, let the person believe. Whoever does not lie, let the person not believe. That is what Almighty Allah said. That is why he said, what the answer, I swear by what? By time. Actually, some said is dahar. That is dahar, is a period of time. Age, that is what some people said. Those who are the ulamas, that is ukala, that is what they said. That what he actually meant, it is all about the winding up of time. Time is being what? Time is being what? Wood up, you know. It is going. It is going. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah give us the wisdom. May Almighty Allah give us a good charismatic. Give us a good argument so that we can understand precisely what Almighty Allah is trying to make us to understand. But if you want to look at this surah particularly was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam when some of the mushrikeen were trying to dispute. They were trying to have a kind of open confrontation with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. To an extent, there is this man called Musaylima al-Kazab. His name is Musaylima al-Kazab because he's a liar. That is why they crowned him al-Kazab. Ordinarily his name is Musaylima. What exactly that man did? He was a man who said that when this ayah, particular what the answer he had, was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that similar thing was equally revealed to him, because he met with Amr ibn As, and he was a deputy for him. He was under him, and when he met with him, then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam has not, sent out messages. And again, the Amr was not a Muslim. It was after then that when he became a Muslim, they now met. He was not asking him, what has been revealed to your friend this particular period of time? He said, what has been revealed to him is a surah, what is said to Balaga. And this surah we are saying is a very eloquent surah. He explained everything till the end of the world. He explained everything. These are the surah that is being revealed. He called him. He said, Wabr. He said, Ati Usunaini. He said, Wabr is an animal. People used to describe him close to cats. He was using that one, a kind of trying to say a form of woe. He said, why? Because it has long ears, it has chest, and whatever follows are no longer recognized. He was using that one to look at a kind of similitude. He called the Amr. He said, what do you think, Master Terror? This matter. I was even revealed a similar ayah that you said that was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, which was what he answered in al-insan al-afis al-akhirah. So he said a similar thing. He asked him, what do you think about it? He said, well, it means you know that I know that you are lying, that nothing was actually revealed to you, that you are just manipulating, you are just fabricating story, because we said this is what was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, and when it was revealed to him, it was eloquent. It was, he explained everything, how the world will be ended. He discussed everything about that. That is why you too, you said a similar story was equally said to you, a thing like that. We know that you are lying. It is not true. Then, he now said that there is someone I met. His name is Abba Bakari. His name is Abba Bakari Kharaitwi. That is where the man is from. He has a book that he has written, Masawi Aholak. That is evil brain, evil thought, brain. He wrote a book like that. That if you want to have a similitude of what we are talking, you go to the second division of it, which is in Joseph. You will be able to get exactly what we are saying. He said from that book, that man wrote something like Wabal. Wabal means people use it, or someone use it to describe what is called a cat. So that is exactly what you are saying. Why? Because it has 2 ears, it has long ears, it has a wider chest, and every other thing is very ugly about the animal. That is why, so on and so forth. On this one, the Musaylima, whoever obeys his argument on this premise are beginning to argue, and no one before him or after him has ever stood himself that I am being an ayah was being revealed to me. He did a thing like that, and Almighty Allah made him to understand that even this was actually, it was on the lips of every companion of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, what it meant that no two mu'min or Muslim that will ever meet each other, what they are discussing is Wali Aswali. Wali Aswali. Haven't you heard the ayah that are just come? Even when they are greeting, they will always say, you have not heard Wali Aswali. That surah carried a lot of things that we need to be very careful. The end time has come. He said, Wali Aswali in al-insana lafi khusr. That Almighty Allah swore by the time that what mankind are what in the lose. They are lost. Anyway, whatever they have done, they have lose it. Almighty Allah. That is what everyone was saying. They will meet, they will say that as they are parting from each other, they will keep on saying that, keep on reciting that ayah. That is what they were doing. Then it was reviewed. Shafi'i said, Lao tada bara nas. I wish people will reflect, will think about as the higher, this very surah, they will sit and ponder about it, think about it. Lao si atu, it would have been enough for them. For you to abstain from what you are doing, this surah alone would have been enough for you to do that. Because this particular surah, with what they are saying, is one of the most important surah of the glorious Quran. Whatever you are doing that is not good, you have to abstain from it because the end time has come. That is what they were saying. They were all discussing about that. That pervades the entire thin hair that the end time has come. Everybody has to go. Be steadfast to do whatever he feels he's going to do. Hold on to what Almighty Allah has enjoined and what he has described you not to do, move away from it. They kept on discussing, and whenever they meet, they will keep on discussing until even when they are going masala, they will still keep on talking about it. Why? Why was it the surah? Because a lot of things have started coming. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said that after this our generation, after this century, 1, 2, 3 century, every other century, we cannot be selecting people who are having iman, or people who are really into the word of Almighty Allah. If you calculate when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam had gone to paradise, calculated to this present time, that whatever we have here now, if you look at it critically, you will not know that they are different from what was happening in that particular time. Remember, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, in one of his hadiths, go there, you find them, Ibn Majah. He said, a time will come that a time is as if they will interlock. A year will appear to be what? Like a month. A month will appear to be like what? A week. A week will appear to be like what? A day. And a day will what? A day will become what? Like an hour. Isn't that what we are facing right away? That is why it takes me time to believe when someone says, I am 20 years of age and 40 years of age. But because of what we have read, if you tell me you are 20, I will tell you you are 10, because the time has been what? Shortened. It has been what? Shortened. That is exactly what we are saying. In those days, when you see a man of 40 years, you will know that this is a man of 40 years. But today, a man like 10, 20 will be like 40 years. He doesn't have a good reasoning faculty. He doesn't have a good reasoning faculty. Those are things that were already spoken about by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, where he said, Almighty Allah revealed all this to him. He went further to begin to say, why did Almighty Allah swear? Why? Why was he swearing by the time? Why was he swearing by the age? Why? Why did he say so? Why? Indeed, insan lafi khusur, that indeed human beings or mankind have already what? Lose whatever they have done that is good. Almighty Allah says so. He said they have what? They have lost. They have lost it. But look at what is going on today. A lot of things are going on. Those are exactly things that were calculated that they are likely going to happen. And inshallah, they are happening right away. And when they happen, there is a consequence for that. And the consequence is we are going to be talking them one after the other so that we will understand them better. If we continue to interlock everything at once, we will not get there. Because today you see, go everywhere you go to, you see madness everywhere. Go to everywhere you go to, everybody is feeling what? Is ill. Either wasted, either what? Pain. Whatever you want to talk about is happening to people, and those are things that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam foretold. He told them, he said, write these things are talking, write them down, they are going to happen. If they do not happen, this entire world will not be what? Will not end. They are going to happen, and a lot of them were witnessing them happening. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he said, Al-Qatilu wal-Maqtul is someone who kills someone that is being killed. He said a time will come, the killer will not know why he killed. Another time, the kid will not know why he was killed. Is it not what is happening? Many people have been what? Have been buried. They don't know what was their offense. Is that not what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, what he said? Is it not documented? Those are things Almighty is echoing what Almighty Allah said, because no one can adequately give a meaning to glorious Quran except someone who has the in-depth knowledge. And who had that in-depth knowledge? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. He was the one that had that in-depth knowledge. Whatever we are doing, we are trying. Sometimes our meaning or translation may not be the accurate, or may near the accurate, so on and so forth. That is why if you go to the the sixth hadith, the ones we have Buhari, we have Muslim, Ibn Majah, Tirmidhi, Abu Dawud, one inside, they are six. The most authentic of them all is Buhari and Muslim. Go there and see all those things. There are things up to now, no matter how you feel you have read, there are things that you have not met, there are things you have not seen. That is why it is always good for you to go to where there is always a congregation, where there is always people gather, people talk about Almighty Allah, people talk about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, because no matter how in-depth in knowledge you are, there is somebody who has what he has studied you did not study. We have a lot of books. There are books you have not even seen, and those books were written a long time ago. For example, we have Buhari, we have Shaykh Buhari, about 17 juzi is there. Some people may not have read it. You may have the 4 juzi, but that will just give you the literal meaning. This will tell you this is how, what happened, and from who this thing was being said. It will be able to tell you. That is why if you have opportunity to read books like, for example, Ibn Kasir, Qurtubi, you have Tabara, Jalalaini, Shuaib, or Baydawi, Ibn Abbas, all of them, when you read them, some of them may be detailed in their explanation to the other. What you have not got in here, you'll be able to get it here, so on and so forth. No man is an island of himself. No man can ever be in a state of autarky. That you know it all, you don't depend on anybody. One way to another, you are dependent on someone who will be able to tell you what you have done, or although you have done well, you need to put more effort. No matter how knowledgeable you are, when someone is talking, put your ears to the ground so that whatever that person is saying, either you had already known it or you had known it but not to that extent. Do not assume you know it all. That is what Almighty Allah said in Surah to Yusuf, that no matter how knowledgeable you are, someone is above you till it gets to Almighty Allah. That is what Almighty Allah was making us to understand. That a people are going astray. Many of them are gone astray. It is already been noted it's going to happen like that. It was said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that a time will come, women about 50 will be chasing one man. Has that time not come? There are people, they don't even know how many girls they have devoured. They don't know. Even some girls, they don't even know how many men have devoured them. Is that not? All those things are they not happening? Already they are happening. Was it not said that blood will be split in everywhere? And in the entire world, not peculiar to Nigeria alone. Entire world, go to Syria, go to Ukraine, go to Russia, go to Iran. There are some that are not even known that what is happening. Killings in everywhere. Blood are being split. In any situation where blood is being split, what do you think is going to come in there? You think there's going to be progress in that place? We don't see how progress is, how progress will come. We are not going to see it. Because all those things are already been told that there are consequences. There are what? Consequences that will follow. How can you kill somebody you have rubbed your hands with blood? That remember Almighty Allah said, when Kabil has killed Abil, he said, Obil Asad Ajel is added, and no man Kotola Nefusa, Bigel Nefusa, out of Asaja Filara, Faka'at Kotola Nasa, Jami'a. That is what Almighty Allah said. He said, reason, based on this particular reason, whoever has killed a soul, and that soul has not committed any offense, there was no offense that attached to why that soul has to be killed, or you have corrupted the land. You have taken what belongs to someone. What the state would have been used to develop, you are one person as a person did. That person was entitled to be either killed or what? Banished from the land. He has to be ostracized. That is exactly. That person has to be what? Be confiscated, has to be put in one place that if he dies, he will not leave that place. Because what would have been used to develop, because Almighty Allah created, he created what? Heaven and earth. He has his own world. He created human beings. He has created everything, natural resources that they are going to use either for growth and development. One person has come to do what? To embezzle it. One person, there's what is called nepotism. There's what called tyranny. Many things like that in a land. Those people are entitled to what? To be what? To be imprisoned. They will what? We will be given house arrest. Put them in the house arrest. They will not leave there till when the time of death has come. That's what they have to what? They have to have done to them. That would have been what would have been done to them. That is why when somebody has committed a crime, corrupt the social values of the land, corrupt the social system of the land, then the person will be moving freely. When that is done, the next person will be targeted. Oh, this person has done this. Nothing has been done to this person. As a result of this, I am going to commit exactly that. That is exactly what some people are saying. We don't need to spare them. Whoever spares a life, whoever gives a life, what? Gives someone a life, will preserve a life not to be killed. The life did not even kill itself. Almighty Allah said, that person has even given life to the entire world for saving one soul. For saving one soul. Many people don't know how many souls they have killed. That is Almighty Allah. Indeed, innal insana lafi khusr. Someone who has killed someone, you think that you are going to go scot-free? You think no one sees you? Almighty Allah did not see you. فَإِنْ لَمْ تَكُنْ تَرَاهُ. If you are not seeing him, فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. He sees you. So what are you going to do about it? Where are you running to? All manner of social vices. So people defy their daughters. Can you imagine? If someone defied a child of about 6 years, isn't that, what is that one called? Isn't that one? That is corruption of the land. That person ought to have been killed. Or he has to be in prison so that he won't be with hard labor. He has to be in prison with hard labor. When you have that hard labor, then whenever you are not if there is a possibility for you to be out of that place, perhaps you will know exactly that what you did, you will not even combine or enjoy someone, even advise someone to do so. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah help us. Almighty Allah, He said, I'm not unjust. People may I forbid unjust for you people. Don't be unjust. Make sure whatever you are doing, do it very well. So on and so forth. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah help us. Because people, what happened in the past, what is happening now is even worse. That is why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was saying, what is coming will be even stronger than what we are witnessing now. Even the angels, they were having a debate telling Almighty Allah, those people you want to create now, those one will kill blood, they will scatter blood, split blood in everywhere. Today people use blood to take mineral, like mineral. You are eating, you are taking someone's blood. His intention is that I am going for repentance. I don't want to do anything any longer. I don't want to split bloods any longer. I don't want to commit crimes on this particular community any longer, so on and so forth. At this particular point in time, I want to go repent to Almighty Allah. For that he did, or he had a notion to do. Almighty Allah forgive him. May Almighty Allah forgive us. May Almighty Allah forgive us. May Almighty Allah forgive us. Whatever crime would have committed on the earth, may Almighty Allah forgive us. No one can ever say that I have never committed anything on this earth. We have committed. As long as we have committed, we are equally praying to Almighty Allah to forgive us and put us in paradise. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. صلوا على النبي الكريم صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم.
فجرا جئت بعد